Hi, y'all! Welcome back to another episode of Another Day.
Another curve.
We are your hosts, Bryan
And Kayleigh.
and welcome to a very special episode. We are going to be starting a saga on someone who is very near and dear to my heart. As y'all saw, if you're watching this on YouTube, you already know who we're talking about. Or if you looked at the description of the episode, maybe they don't do that. Maybe y'all just be clicking stuff and listening to it.
Imagine
which
doing that.
I do sometimes.
I mean, I make sure it's by, yeah,
I'll
I guess
I'll
so.
glance at it. But I'm like, oh, this is Taylor Swift. Play.
That's fair. I do that a lot with, game theory.
I do that with the artist we're talking about today, with Lady Gaga. Okay, we're talking about Lady Gaga.
Yeah!
Miss Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. We're talking about her.
That's a long name.
Yeah, it's 4 names. She's Italian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's what Germanotta is, girl.
Y'all,
I'm gonna be beating you up this episode.
because I know nothing about Lady Gaga besides, her popular music. That's it. I know
Versus,
nothing. I don't know the lore.
Versus, me, I've been listening to her since she came out and, was big. These next few episodes, maybe I'll cry. Because I've literally, my first moment, realizing Lady Gaga, we can segue into the first song. It's Paparazzi. My dad was letting me watch music videos, Black Eyed Peas to be specific, because this is that era, 2008 or so. And he was letting me watch these music videos, and I saw this one recommended, and it was Paparazzi by Lady Gaga.
Oh.
And of course, I had, at that point in time, what was I, 4?
Something like
so
that.
So I had heard Lady Gaga, Just Dance, on the radio and stuff, but, nothing crazy. Oh, yeah, by the way, if y'all hear the rain, we are so sorry. We don't control the weather, nor have we ever claimed to.
We are in our car because another day, another curb. Not our car.
Girl, it's raining. Girl, when's this rain gonna stop? Hold on. Give me. Y'all hold on 1 minute.
Let Bryan figure out when the rain stops.
Take it away.
I know nothing about Lady Gaga besides, her popular stuff. And Bryan, I knew this episode was coming, a while ago. And he's, texting me the other day. He's like, hey, don't forget to listen to the Fame Monster Deluxe. Cool, whatever. And I'm like, all right, nice, fun. I'll listen to it today. Y'all, I have an hour commute. So thinking that I would be able to finish this album within that commute. No. I'm, around, Beautiful, Dirty, Rich, somewhere in that area. Because I'm, skipping through it a little bit. And I'm like, this album is really long. When is it stopping? Y'all. An hour and a half.
You know how many times I've listened to the album front to back?
That's crazy.
Oh, girl, that rain.
Even the rain thinks you're crazy.
Ooh.
If I was, a diehard fan like you are, I'd probably do the same thing. But
it's just like Taylor Swift. How many times you listened to Red Taylor's version front to back?
A couple of times.
That album's longer than this.
Yeah.
And this is 2 albums. Oh, I forgot to mention. So we are sectioning these saga episodes up. We are only going to be doing 5 because the way it falls or whatever. Because we're doing it by tour. So how she toured it, and there wasn't really the Fame tour. She played a couple music festivals for the Fame, but that was really it. And then the Fame Monster came out, and then that's when we got the Monster Ball.
And there wasn't much music to be heard on the first album either.
No, there's only 15. Hold on, I'm looking at it. 15 songs. Yeah, I was right. About an hour worth of content that she had out at the time. And that one Christmas song.
What?
That one Christmas song. Pick me up, put me on top. Let's fa la 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 la. You don't know one?
Guys, I don't know the Lady Gaga lore at all.
Don't worry. When we go on break in a little while, I'll make sure she listens to it. Anyways, so we're gonna be, since this is kind of weird, we're doing 2 albums in one. We're gonna kind of split it up a little bit, because the album, The Fame, God, I love it, but it's a lot of filler tracks. It is. I mean, do I love them all? I do, but it's not gonna be for everyone. Mm-hmm. So, The Fame, we're talking about more songs from that album, but it's really not, because some of the songs we're talking about are filler a little bit, but I love them so much because I grew up with them.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, back to my story. I forgot to finish my story. So saw the paparazzi music video, and my dad yelled at me because I was watching some inappropriate. Like, for those who haven't seen the paparazzi music video, he throws her off a building and then she kills him. That's basically the.
There's a lot more in there too.
There's a lot more, but
There's-
that's kind of the main consensus. Like, she gets thrown off a building, she comes back, kills everyone and her boyfriend at the time, and goes to jail. That's basically the quick way to wrap it up. That video. I mean, it's like 8 minutes long. Yeah, so The Fame came out in 2008 before she was writing it, and then she was discovered. So, like, this is whenever Logic found her, and then...
Okay, and then she, like, outgrew him, right? Or something like that.
For sure. Like, Logic, like, found her in this club. It was, like, a burlesque show type situation. And he found her and was like, oh my gosh, live, laugh, love this. Let me take you to the studio, and let's see what you can actually do. He did this with a few artists. One that comes to mind is Jeffree Star. We don't like him, but that was another. That was Logic as well. Like, have you ever heard "We're gonna party like it's prom night"? Oh wow, that was.
That's like MySpace time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wild.
That's when Jeffree Star started, was on MySpace and all that. Gaga wasn't really on all that, but like she was writing music in like New York. And, like, started writing first album, was writing music for other people. Like, I think she had wrote a couple songs for, like, Fergie.
Wait, so is she, like, from Italy?
No.
Or did she, like, grow up in the States?
She's, like, Italian-American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Her parents are, like, Italian. She grew up in, like, Brooklyn, I believe. Right. Like, she grew up in New York.
More you know.
And then she gets to collab with a beautiful person that goes by the stage name Red One. And we got Just Dance. Which I've heard twice now, live. Because she performs at, like, all her shows. Since it's, like, the song that got her started.
Yeah, that's, like, the song.
Yeah.
That's, like, You Belong With Me to Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's singing that at every single show she's had since that song came out.
Yeah.
That's kind of how Just Dance is. And then she had already had, like, an album in the books. And then she released it in 2008.
Okay.
I believe Just Dance came out in, like, 2007.
I just remember it because it was on the Just Dance Wii thingy, if y'all remember that. The original Wii. Which is...
I love the Wii.
Has hers.
Remember when they tried to make, like, the Wii U?
And it flopped.
It flopped so hard.
It flopped big time.
People were like, why would I get rid of my
But the
Wii?
Nintendo Switch...
Which is basically the same thing.
Killing it.
Except that you take the controller off. Yeah. Like, that's literally the difference.
Yeah.
I love how much people switched up on that. It's so funny to me.
I loved the Wii so much. It was like... Did you ever play Wii Fit?
Yeah.
I feel like that was a core moment in a lot of people's childhoods.
Yeah.
I remember my aunt used to have... She had the Super Mario Bros. We had Mario Kart. She has all the Just Dances up, including the country dance ones. I don't know if you knew that existed or not, but there's Country Dance 1 and Country Dance 2. And it has, like, Achy Breaky Heart.
You can feel my heart.
My achy breaky heart. Yeah. But she has all the Just Dances up till, like, I think 2020, 2021. No, 2020 was when we stopped buying them for her. Because all of us nieces and nephews to her, we all just grew up and stopped coming over to our grandparents' house and playing it with her.
Womp womp. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like that's a part of childhood.
Yeah.
It's like
and by all of us, I mean mostly me, because...
it was you. You were the name of the show. Like, you were the...
Pretty much. Because none of my other cousins... not that they didn't want to come around, they just weren't able to. So it was like... my mama would just drop me off at the front porch and be like, have fun. Hope they're home.
Hope they're home.
It was, yeah. It was fun, though. Loved going out there and playing the Wii.
All right, so Just Dance, iconic music video. We're getting back on track. Okay, Just Dance, iconic music video. We've all seen it with, like, the glitter lightning bolt over her eyeball. And her with, like, the microphone, like, bleh. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Y'all know. Okay? Y'all know. Iconic. We love her. Red One was there. Logic, Gaga. I like how she had, like, her own, like, hook at the beginning of all her songs. She doesn't do that no more because you know it's her. And
Oh my goodness. I almost forgot about these. Y'all, okay, so should we talk about these now or should we bring them back?
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Wait, I have...
Oh, yeah. So every time before we record, we go to Target because...
We're insufferable.
Yeah. And normally we were like, oh, like we need a little snack, need a little candy. And we were going to get Sweet Tart Ropes. And then we seen that they had Target brand. They have rainbow and they have blue raspberry. I already opened these.
No, it's watermelon blueberry.
Oh, watermelon blueberry. Do you want to try the rainbow ones first?
Yeah, let's try the rainbow ones. Okay, y'all, this is hashtag not sponsored.
We just love Target, but they probably don't even know we exist.
Oh, for sure they don't. Okay.
Cheers!
We got different flavors. Oh,
Oh.
this will be good.
Think.
Okay. Oh. They should stick to furniture.
Oh, this is grape. I don't like grape. Ugh. Hold on. That's a biased opinion. Let me... We should have got the Sweet Tart Ropes.
Oh, for sure. But these were half the price.
Yeah. Get what you pay for. There's grape in there, so I won't be touching these again.
They're not the best. But I've had worse.
I would not say that they're scrumdiddly-umptious. I would just say they're umptious.
No scrum dumb.
No scrumdiddly.
Alright. Later on, we're going to try these ones too.
Stay tuned.
But we got those too. And then we'll move on to the next song.
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird. No, we're not listening to music. We're just kind of like rolling with
I
it.
know.
We're still not used to this format, but we're going to get used to it, okay? Next song on our list. I was going to sing it. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Don't think too much. Just bust that. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Hot! Bam, 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 bam. Don't copyright strike us, YouTube.
Please.
I'll cry. This one also has a music video. It's not super memorable though. It's like one of those.
I haven't seen it. But I do really like this song. It's so much fun.
This song live is crazy. So she's done this song live a lot of times. The ones that are the most like recognizable to me was the Monster Ball, which was on HBO. That's why I've seen it so many times. Like I've watched that like.
Did you say it's on YouTube too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they took it off HBO and it's like not copyrighted anymore or something like that. So people posted it on YouTube.
Nice.
They come out with like all these men are like wearing jock straps and these big cups and like this weird like mask thing over their head and like these weird gloves with like these tentacles.
That's wild.
No, it's iconic. We love it.
Yeah.
And like doing all the choreography for it. Girl, it's so good. And like Gaga's wearing like this because this is about the time she was wearing a lot of that like latex and like the silicone based materials, whereas like this like flat shouldered like mini dress almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like you've seen it. We watched some of her videos. She was wearing stuff like that. It's similar to that.
I just didn't realize that there was like different eras of outfits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Once again, I'm learning more lore.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know how Taylor Swift, she has like different looks for every era that she has.
It's the same thing. Yep. I feel like at some point you just have so many albums and so many different stages in your life that you kind of have to separate it that way.
Yeah.
And Gaga's definitely one of those people that like.
But even though the Fame Monster and the Fame and the Fame Monster are like so like intertwined within each other, there's still like divides between the two eras. Because like the Fame was a lot of like skin tight bodysuits, big sunglasses, crazy. Versus like the Fame Monster era is more like leather looks, more grunge based, with like her platinum blonde hair. That's when she introduced that like the yellow hair. Like we've all seen it.
Like in the.
And then, but she carried it on because that was like the main hair for the Born This Way era. I know. Don't you love seeing me like be so excited about something?
I'm very excited. I really
Like, I
enjoy
know so
this.
much. And then the other performance of Love Game that comes to mind is whenever I saw her at the Chromatica Ball back in 2022, September. And that performance lives rent free in my head. Like, fully.
Like it's just there.
And there was, like,
That's
no
your Roman
production, and
Empire.
that's what I loved about it. Was that
That's
there
your
wasn't
Roman
really any
Empire.
production about it.
No what?
There was no, like, production for it.
Oh.
And I loved it because of it.
Cool, cool. I'm so excited to see Bryan this excited. It makes me so happy.
All right. Then Paparazzi, we kind of skimmed over this one. It's part one of a part two. We're going to talk about part two later. But we already kind of talked everything I had to talk about with that one. Poker Face. Ma. I love it.
Russian roulette is not the same without a gun.
And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, so this is the last single that we're talking about of this album.
Slay.
Poker Face, I feel like there's not a whole lot to say about it. Poker Face, she managed to say the F word on radio without anyone catching it. Live, laugh, love.
That's
that for
iconic.
her.
That's honestly iconic.
Yeah, no, it's great because no one knew. But, like, the fans knew.
But like that's it.
The radio didn't know. And we're Flo Rida. She was big with Flo Rida for a while.
Fix my jacket. Continue.
Flo Rida, you remember him?
I do.
My whistle, baby. Josh Hutcherson.
Okay, so last night I just watched Anyway, I watched his Wired, and one of them was like, "Why is Josh Hutcherson a meme or whatever?" And he started like giggling because he's like, "Me and my girlfriend talked about it." He's like, "I didn't even know it existed, and then I seen it, and apparently it's some video from like 2016." And I'm like, he had no idea. He had no idea the mayhem he had caused on TikTok.
I love that you went an octave higher when talking in his voice because he has a fairly deep voice.
So my boyfriend's little brother was over, and he's very blunt. He's like 14. He does not care. And I was like mimicking somebody on TikTok or whatever, and I talk in this really high voice whenever I'm talking about other people, and he's like, "Did they actually sound like that?" It's like, no, they didn't actually sound like that. It's just what I do. And he's like, well, I hope not, because that's awful.
Oh, wait till they find what's that one girl where she used to have like a YouTube channel, and her she had she did impressions. All I remember is the impressions video.
I don't know.
Oh, what's her name? Yeah, she did Timmy Turner. She was like really high pitched voice.
Yeah.
I can't even get that high as she is. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Brief intermission, y'all.
Pause. I think we're moving at a pretty decent speed.
Yeah,
considering
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So.
And we don't have any music, which is
Killing me.
weird.
Oh, if you want to listen to the music we're talking about today in today's episode, go to our link tree, link on our Instagram, as well as below this video if you're watching us on YouTube. And the playlist will be posted there. Mm-hmm. And you can click it from there.
Or I think if you're already listening to us on Spotify, you just look up our name and it's on there, right?
So we don't have another Curve Spotify account because I'm not paying for another premium subscription on Spotify. So it's on my personal account, so you have to go to the link.
Oh, okay. Slay.
Because I'm not paying for it.
Fair. Me neither.
Oh my gosh. Impressions. High pitch. Do.
There's a lot.
Megan McCarthy. That's her.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew if I found it.
She was really popular on Vine, too.
Yes, she was.
What is she doing now?
Probably not much. I don't know. I don't keep up on her lore.
She's very much one of those people that, like, I don't know if you've seen her on TikTok or not, but people being like, celebrities that moved to LA and got big and then fell off. What are they doing now? She's one of those. I'm like, She was really big for a hot minute. What is she doing now? Let us know in the comments.
She probably like works for Snapchat. I feel like everyone
They
start
making music. Literally everyone that has quit.
And if you want to listen to us talk about that, go check out last week's episode.
Yeah. Whose headlights are those?
Someone that's driving.
Guys, I got a new car. I forgot to tell y'all. Her name's Clarice.
I'll call her Claire.
She is a 2024 Toyota Corolla LE. Because my little Bronco Sport Betty,
I have it for this one. As the band Queen once famously said, another one bites the dust, and another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust.
Yay! Yeah, no, it was terrible. It was really scary to drive her. She had a lot wrong. My motor mount was like shredded. She had an oil leak. I'm
gonna be real with you. I don't know how many people that are tuning into this content know anything about cars.
Basically,
if you want to start a podcast on car maintenance, drop a like.
Imagine us talking car maintenance.
Oh no!
Did I ever tell you about the guys whenever I was doing Crossman? It was 2021, like auditioning for 2022, and we were there for camp.
Sure.
And keep in mind, there's like 2 other girls that are like around here. We're both in guard. Everybody else are like band members.
Talking about.
One of them needs to jumpstart the other's car.
All right, y'all. So here's the situation.
Phone don't work.
Phone don't work. I know we said last episode that it was only gonna happen that one episode, and we are so sorry. That is an error on our part and Amazon because Jeff Bezos sucks.
Boo! Boo! Y'all join in.
Boo! Boo!
Boo!
So we ordered the new microphones on Amazon, and they said they would be here by today.
They didn't say 10 p.m. though.
No, I thought it was like by today. Like we would have them now, currently. But that may just be me misunderstanding.
No, it's Amazon.
Amazon. Boo! And so we ordered them, and they got out for delivery today and said we'll have them by 10 p.m. I was at my house at like 4:30, and they weren't there. So we're kind of just rolling what we got because we need to pump these episodes out because y'all want content and we want to give y'all content. Exactly. So sometimes we have to make it work with what we got.
Y'all gonna have to take some sacrifices, please.
No, literally.
But we promise next time
it'll be on my phone, better quality. We'll sound better. Actually, we'll sound the same.
Yeah.
Microphones aren't changing. And it'll be like all like one continuous take versus
these little cut up 20-minute pieces.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know what we were talking about because we had to like wait another 20 minutes to like offload the video off of her phone onto my phone so that way we could record the next segment.
Yeah.
So
it was frustrating.
I was like, I think it was something about some drum corps boys not being able to start a car. That's what you think it was?
I think so. We're
gonna roll with it. I know we were talking about Starstruck, Flo Rida, Josh Hutcherson. We were talking about that. I remember that. Yeah, Starstruck, groove, slam, work it back, filter that, baby bump that track. Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
I grew up with this song. We live off of it. Okay, next. I think we said everything we had to say.
Also, it's raining again. So
we're sorry.
Yeah.
We are not the weather whisperers. We are not Mother Nature. My other 2 favorite songs off this album. Well, that's kind of grouped together. Paper Gangsta. It's also featured in the Telephone music video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the very beginning. That's pretty good. And then I Like It Rough, which I wanted to anecdote this saying I was listening and singing along to the song at the ripe age of 6 years old. And I just needed to confess that to y'all. I'm so sorry. Mom, Dad, I know you're proud of me. Okay. That is the fame all wrapped up. Woohoo! Yeah, so I think since we took such a long break, honestly, we're just gonna roll into the Fame Monster because that was all of 3 minutes. So let's just knock out the Fame Monster, okay? Let's do it. We're not gonna do any like regular breaks this episode. what we would say on that break: go follow our Instagram.
Yeah,
Go follow us
yeah.
on social media.
Mhm.
I don't feel like editing it again.
That's it.
Yeah, just go follow it. Go if you're on YouTube, subscribe, please. Drop a like. Do what you need to do.
Leave comments. Give us some good feedback.
Give us feedback. What you think we can improve, so that way we can grow a little bit.
And give us album suggestions.
Like album suggestions, artist suggestions, because I do know I want to talk about in the future, artists as a whole.
Yeah.
Because there's some artists that I'm like, I don't know if I have enough to say about an individual album, but they're like iconic discography as a whole. I think I want to talk like Madonna. Like I don't think that neither one of us want to make a whole saga on all like 18 albums that she has.
That would be.
But she is the moment.
Yeah.
Like I would love to talk about her.
Okay, y'all, please bear with us. I don't know what's going on my phone. It's not wanting to work the way it needs to.
It needs to get its act together.
We're back.
We were talking about the Fame Monster, but then while we were on that little hiatus, I wanted to remind, the Fame originally was nominated for 6 Grammys and it won 2, Best Electronic Pop Album, and then, Best Electric Record for Just Dance.
Nice.
Or is it Poker Face? I had it.
Poker Face.
Yeah, Poker Face. Best dance recording.
That's so cool.
Poker Face. Oh, I need to look up a... Ooh,
Y'all, this episode is...
It's a hodgepodge mess.
If you haven't noticed, the first episode in our sagas are usually a hot mess. So, I see that being an occurring thing now, even though we've only had 2 sagas. But, yeah. Hopefully, this video lasts a little bit longer than the other one. And we can actually get through everything. While Bryan looks... I don't even know what he's doing right now.
Oh, I'm looking up the awards that I won.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. So much fun. I don't know what to do with myself. I get really awkward when I'm, like, alone. I don't know how to talk to people.
Okay, so we are on the
Welcome
Fame
back.
Monster. So, Miss Gaga, the lead single was Bad Romance. We all know it. We all love it. So good. Oh, yeah, and it is categorized as an EP, but on Spotify it's an album. Whatever. I just work here. And the EP had 4 singles out of the 8 tracks on it.
That's wild.
Yeah. And Bad Romance, as y'all will know, is one of the most played like YouTube videos, like viewed YouTube videos of all time.
That's so interesting.
It has over 1 billion views on YouTube.
I didn't know that. That's so cool.
It was like, I think
Go
it was like,
Gaga.
it was like one of the first songs by a female to reach that. I think it may have been the first by a female to do that. And like the only other ones that had done that at the point whenever that song released was like Baby by Justin Bieber.
That's impressive.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And like, it's definitely a weirder music video too, which is crazy that it did so well.
Maybe that's why it did so well, though.
People were like, girl, what am I watching?
Yeah. Like her meat dress. It was just for attention.
Which, the meat dress, so when the Fame Monster won, I think it was Pop Vocal Album of the Year at the Grammys. No, she did that at the VMAs, huh?
Yeah,
Didn't she?
it was the same year she did.
It was, I
Bleeding.
think it was Best Album or something like that.
Something.
Album of the Year. No, Video of the Year. She won Video of the Year, I believe. Hold on.
I just work here. Totally. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it won Video of the Year.
Cool.
For Bad Romance.
That's
That
so
one
cool.
like swept the VMAs. That music video.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like looking at all of it. Best female video, best pop video, best dance video, best direction. That video.
She was killing
killed
it.
And she won Video of the Year. She walked in the meat dress, asked Cher to hold a meat purse, and Cher's in that like onesie thing with the big headpiece. She's like holding the purse like this. You've seen the picture of her holding it. I think I sent it to you.
Probably.
In one Video of the Year, meat dress. Okay. Okay, we know Bad Romance.
It's iconic.
We watched the video.
Everybody knows it.
The pyro bra with like shooting the sparks at the very end while she's like on the bed like with her man that was a skeleton. Because like she was like being auctioned off. Do you not know what the music video is about?
No. Maybe I haven't watched the video.
Oh, it's good. That's a good time.
It's crazy.
It's like, how does like a cougar? The video is crazy. That video's so good. Yeah, Bad Romance. I remember seeing this video for the first time. I was like a 6-year-old. When it came
That's
out in
crazy.
2008. I love that song.
I knew the song. I didn't think it was a bad song. I just wasn't a Gaga fan. So I don't know.
I'm trying to turn you into one.
Mm-hmm.
I got her in the beehive, y'all.
Yeah.
I can make her a little monster too.
I'm over here trying to get you to listen to jazz music, and you're like,
Like hardcore electric pop. Like the dance artists are always my favorite.
that's fair.
Like I think that's why I love Beyonce so much too. And like all the songs that I love by her, like not the R&B songs, they're like
The pop.
the ones that are pop.
I love Formation. That song comes on, everybody better shut up. The radio's getting turned up. We're having a good time.
Haters in the paparazzi catch my flying, my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy just styling. so I rock his rock
Guys, I
necklaces.
can't sit still. We've been in the car for a long time.
My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana.
Call that Texas Bama! Anyway, what's next? What are we talking about?
Since we were just talking about Beyonce. Whoa. Well, it kind of looks like a cigarette.
You know they make cigarette gum? Like they're in the shape of a cigarette, but it's gum. And if you like puff into it, it blows like actual smoke.
Did you know they make cigarettes with like nicotine in them and then they fill tar with your lungs?
No, I've never heard of those.
Did you ever know your parents? Because I know your mom smoked.
Yeah, she does.
And did you ever know what kind of smoke she
I know
smoked?
exactly what she smokes.
Okay.
Marble Light Short Special Blend.
My dad he no longer smokes.
My mom still does.
It was Marlboro Reds in the pack.
Wow, both
Like
are
short ones.
some Marble people up in the house.
If y'all are listening, shout out to y'all.
I need to get my mom to listen to us. I think she'd have a good time. I don't know. I can't sit still.
Do we have a good time?
Yes. And my mama loves you. She thinks you're so cool.
Live, laugh, love, Lalissa.
Lalissa. She likes to introduce herself to people as Shalissa.
No, they tell me I look like Shalissa. Who's that?
We've been making a lot of Vine references today.
I love Vine.
I miss it.
Telephone by Lady Gaga featuring Beyonce.
Since we were talking about Beyonce.
It kind of segues in. There's a couple other songs we're talking about on this album, but Telephone. The big takeaway from Telephone is, first off, it's iconic.
We watched it.
It's like at the time, it was like the pop, like, coming together that we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, at this point in time, Beyonce was a lot bigger than Gaga was.
Really? What? Well,
2009?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because Gaga was, like, fresh off the... This is, like, her first EP after her first album.
Yeah.
Beyonce's on, like, her 4th or 5th album at this point.
That's wild.
And she had already done Destiny's Child back in the 90s.
That's true.
She was already this big, like, moment.
Person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then she's on this track with Lady Gaga. So obviously it was going to, like,
And
explode.
don't say Beyonce put Gaga on the map, because you know it's not true. She was already on the map. If one of you have said that, I will personally come to your house and strangle you in your sleep.
I'll give you the other mic.
It's don't. She was already doing her own thing. Gaga was doing just fine without Beyonce. She would be just as big, if not bigger, if Beyonce wasn't on that track. Okay? Thank you.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
The music video. Okay, so the music video for Telephone is so iconic. Live, laugh, love the music video. It's like that's like one of the first. Whenever I think of a Gaga music video, Telephone's like the one that I think of.
That's fair.
There's like a few that come to mind like off the top, but that's one of them. Just because it's like the moment. And so it's following the paparazzi music video. She just went to jail. She gets to jail. Telephone. She just gets to jail. Okay, and then she gets a call on the phone. Guess who it is? Beyonce. And guess what? She's got an abusive boyfriend that she wants to. And
he kept stealing her honey.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
That's what I got.
That's what you got.
That's it.
And so after Beyonce comes and bails her out of prison, they kill the entire diner, and then dance around their dead bodies.
Yep. And then they run, and then they hold hands, and then there's a big heart at the end, and it says to be continued, and then we never get it continued.
And then, for my little monsters that know, it was supposed to be continued on the Art Pop album, and it was supposed to be to the song Aura. If you know it, you know it. It's such a good song. And we're probably going to talk about this in the Art Pop episode as well.
That probably makes sense.
But her label didn't want to spend the money to make the music video for Aura.
Boo!
And instead, we got the GUI music video, which was like 12 minutes long, and it was heaven. No, yay! That was a good one. But it's because the album didn't do that well. It didn't sell super well. So like, why are we gonna make a music video for a song that didn't even do well? So from the money perspective, I get it. From a fan perspective, and Gaga was broke after the Born This Way tour because she spent all her money. But that's a conversation for another day. So back to Telephone. Quentin Tarantino, I believe, directed it, which is very exciting. Because he's done films like Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2. That's what comes to mind immediately when I think of him. I know he's done more. Like, he's done a lot.
I've never seen
It's like those type of movies, though. That kind of match that vibe.
That vibe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They all kind of, I want to say the same, but they're very similar. In, like, style.
Crazy.
Yeah. The next song. People were mad about this song when it first came out.
Oh wait, what song are we talking about next?
We're talking about Alejandro.
This music video is so wild. I'm sitting here the entire time, mouth agape.
She had never seen it. Okay, first off, she had never seen it. Fake fan.
I'm not even a fan. Well, okay, I am like a
Am I a Nicki fan? Pull up in the Sri Lanka. Yeah, so we know, if y'all know the music video, it's like mostly half naked man, if not 3/4 of the way naked man. Some of it in high heels. Her with the upside down cross over her crotch. Her dressed up as a nun.
It's crazy.
Kind of like a big, like, F you to the Catholic Church. That's kind of what I gathered from it. I mean, that's probably not what it is, but that's what I'm taking it as, because that's how I feel about the Catholic Church.
Catholic Church is wild.
It's wild. It's crazy. That's a cult.
To say the least.
If you think the Illuminati's a cult, girl, get into the Catholic Church.
I can't sit still. This is a problem. We've been in the car for a while, y'all.
Well, if it helps, we are almost done, baby.
I want to say woo because like I want to move, but also very sad because I've been liking this episode. Yeah,
this episode has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of ups and downs, though.
Yeah, with my freaking camera.
Last song. The boy is a monster. Monster.
Don't look at me like that.
You amaze me.
He ate my heart.
You little monsters.
Yeah.
You amaze me.
Did she sing this on tour?
I think she sang it for the Monster Ball. She sang it for the Born This Way Ball. I don't think she sang it for Art Pop, and she didn't sing it for Joanne, but she sang it for the Chronica Ball, which I lost my mind whenever she was like 20 feet in front of me, and I was just like
That's crazy.
watching like her butt jiggle. That was that close.
Her butt was your profile picture on Discord for like a minute.
That was a long time.
That was wild.
And I would switch it. I had like multiple different pictures. I would like switch it. But everyone else's butts too. Okay.
There was a lot of butts.
Everyone had a butt, and I think I started it.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did. It was so much fun. We don't.
Yeah.
We're not friends with most of those people now.
There's no. I think was there music? No, there was a music video for Monster. Not that I know of. If there is, it's like in the archive somewhere. Girl, leave it in the comments below. Leave us the link, and I'll go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think other than that, that is all. Both albums covered.
What?
The Fame Monster tour. It did include a little bit of Born This Way that had been released at the time, at least for the HBO edition of it, because I know she did sing Born This Way and You and I on piano, which is the best rendition of that song I ever created. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Oh wait, we gotta rate this album.
Oh.
So we have two albums to rank: The Fame and The Fame Monster. The Fame, I would say, it's probably like a 7 out of 10 because it's a lot of filler.
I think.
But the songs that are good are amazing.
Both of these, for me, are 7 out of 10s.
The Fame Monster.
Maybe The Fame like a 6.5.
9.5 out of 10. The Fame Monster. Teeth is kind of weird.
It's a weird song.
Teeth is weird.
I was kind of. I was like, okay.
I love that song. I should not have listened to that song that early.
No. Like, the entire time I'm listening to this album, I'm like, Bryan wasn't even in double digits yet. Listening to these songs.
Like 6 and 7. Because, like, while you were being, like, little country girl Miss Taylor Swift,
yeah.
I was over here, you got me wondering why I like it rough, I like it rough.
I was over here singing, like, Redneck Woman, like, Rachel Wilson, Shania Twain. Like, that was, like, my thing. Do you know all the words?
And then I was singing, don't want no money, want your money, stuff's ugly. Just want your sin, won't you sex? Take a bite of my bad girl, me. Oh, show me your teeth. There's something that'll save me. I need a man that makes it alright. Man that makes it alright. Save me. I'm gonna love you with my hands tied. Show me your teeth.
So with that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all coming with us along this crazy little ride and all of the trivials that we're going through with recording now. This is crazy.
But in the future, this should be the last episode that's so chaotic. At least digitally wise.
We're
us talking.
It's
will be more chaotic.
Yeah.
We will promise you that. Okay. Oh, we didn't do an outfit check. Okay, outfit check since they can see us. Okay.
So I got this like really cute. I don't know, somebody's dead grandpa. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. Like this corduroy jacket. It's super cute. It's so my style, and I'm wearing this. I wore this yesterday too.
Iconic.
But it's fine. And then I have these like flare leggings from Cotton On, and my Converse that I love so much.
Okay, I am wearing glasses Versace. Necklace,
glasses Kate Spade.
All the jewelry from Kendra Scott. The jacket is from Adidas, if you can see the logo. The jeans I'm wearing, I'm not going to get up and show you. They're kind of like basic tattered jeans from Levi's. And then the boots, when you have my other pair down there. This is the busted version of them. Mine currently look a lot better, but they're from Amazon and they're like $60. Link in my.
But these have lasted you so long.
Link to my storefront. Oh, and we didn't try these either.
Wait, we didn't try them.
Okay, we're gonna do this real quick.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't stop recording. If it stops recording, goodbye, y'all.
Thank y'all so much. Please follow us on everything. Leave some comments. Give us some advice. I don't know.
Okay, take one.
Okay.
Cheers.
Clink.
Clink.
Oh!
these are better than the other
I like
ones.
these. I like these a lot.
We're gonna keep these.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Or listening if you're on Spotify or whatever.
Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys have a great day. And
just keep in mind that this is just a theory. A car theory.
and buckle your seatbelts.